Good morning, boys and girls. This is Mrs. Bauman coming to you live from my kitchen. Um, this is a fun science activity I want to share with you. Something you can do while we are all sitting at home, and super cool. All that you will need for your experiment is a paper plate and a box of just regular Arm& Hammer baking soda. Any brand will work, and some vinegar and a little bit of food color. So I've already made up my vinegar and I've mixed the food color in with it. That's all you have to do. Mix those ahead of time. And you will need a pipette. Now, pipettes come in all different kinds. You can use eyedroppers. You can use a turkey baster if you have a much larger plate. And all you do on the pipette is just squeeze on this little end and it will suck the vinegar up into, so I'm going to squeeze first and then put it down in there and suck it up into the pipette, and then we're going to be dropping this onto some baking soda here in just a minute. Okay, so just going to show you that again. Squeeze, put it in the water, let go, and then you have a pipette full of your vinegar water. Okay, that'll come into play just in a minute. So first thing you're going to do is take your baking powder or your baking soda and put it on a paper plate. Okay, and break up any clumps. Okay, spread it around a little bit. Give you more area to work with. Okay, I'm going to shake it a little bit, get it all over there. Okay. Now, I have taken yellow, so I'm going to suck up some yellow into the pipette, and holding it way above the baking soda, I'm going to drop it in little bits onto the paper plate. And as it does this, you will notice that it kind of foams up. It's kind of hard to see on the video, but when it's really cool when you get to do it live. So that was some yellow. Okay, I'm going to squeeze that out in there. And I want you to notice I'm not touching the tip of the pipette down here. It has to stay way up here, or else it'll kind of mess up the whole reaction. Okay, now I'm going to go with some red. I'm going to put some red over here. I want you, oh, you can really see the red. That's pretty cool. Okay, so I've got yellow and red there. What happens if I take a little bit of this red and I drop it right in the middle of that yellow? Does anybody have a good idea? I'm going to get a little closer. Let's see. Ooh, can you see what color that turns? Can you see how it turns orange over here? That's pretty cool. Even my red looks a little bit orange on that one. Okay, so I'm going to squeeze that down in there. And I'm going to pick up some, oh, I don't know what color this is. It might be green. There we go. And you're going to just put it on there. As this starts to foam and go together, it'll start to make some different colors. So parents, the cool part of this is that when you get all done with it, it begins to look like a tie-dye picture. And they get to watch as the two touch each other, and you get that really cool reaction. And you just keep going, keep going, keep going. I'm going to put some, I think that was orange that I started with, so I'm going to put some red in there. Open up the red here. Here's some red. I'm going to put some red around here. As you see, the fun part is just letting them just do this. Once it's full, I know my kids in my class love to start playing with it and squishing around. This one's still dry. You can squish this around. And if it's not too wet, you add a little bit of Dawn dish soap I always use Dawn. I think you can use any kind of dish soap. But this will make kinetic sand if you add a little bit of Dawn dish soap to it. And so you've got something else that you can mold and play with just for a little bit of fun sensory for their hands. Whoops, dropped my camera. So, really fun activity, something you can use with things that you have at home. I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks.